Today we are going to learn about inflation. Our topic today is inflation. And before we continue, I would like us to remind ourselves what we learned in our last class. Yes, Paul?
Money in bank.
Wow, that's nice. At least you remember that. What did we learn about money in banking?
The meaning and the functions of money.
Okay, you can try you can tell us the meaning of money. Chebet. Teda.
We said that money is a medium of exchange that is widely accepted in terms of trade.
Banking. The meaning of banking. People forgot about that. That's what?
Banking is any financial system whereby money is deposited, lent out by financial institution.
It's a good trial. We have types of banking. Can just mention one? Commercial. Yes. Okay, that's nice. At least you remember about the last class. That's nice. Before we continue on our today's topic, I would like to take a roll call. Mark?
Present.
Daisy?
Present.
Faith?
Present.
Sheila? Stella?
Present.
Paul?
Present.
Consolata? Chebet? Faith?
Present.
Bridget? Sharon?
Present.
Who is absent? We are all in. That's nice. It's a good attendance. Okay. Today, as I said, we are going to learn about inflation. By the end of this section, I expect every one of you to please learn objectives, learning outcomes. I expect each one of you by the end of this section I expect you to be able to define inflation. Two. Last one. Sources of inflation. First of all, I would like us to understand the definition or the meaning of inflation. I want you to take 1 minute in the song and please tell us what you know about the meaning of inflation. I'm very sure this thing is not new with you. Take 1 minute. Just think yourself and give me a response. Just a try. Your what is over? Who can try? Yes, bet.
Inflation is the general increase in prices of commodities.
Yeah. It is a general increase in level of prices of commodities, of products or services in an economy. Don't forget to include over a period of time, like maybe one academic or one financial year. That's nice. So, as Baker said, inflation is the rapid increase of level of prices of products and services in an economy over a period of time. Here, we are also going to learn about the types of inflation. There are many types of inflation, and I would like you to go into your groups of 3 and try to discuss the types of inflation. At least one of you should try to come with one type of inflation, which one can understand and explain comfortably. Could you please go into your groups? Join the other one. The types. The types of yes? Are you done?
Yes.
Which group is ready? Where can we start? Okay, Faith's group.
We were able to discuss about
The
we were able to discuss
Yes.
about 3 types of inflation.
Yes, come up with one.
Hyperinflation.
Hyperinflation. The first one, hyperinflation. One of your group members to explain to us what you understand more about hyperinflation. It's a type of inflation which does it.
That it's a type of inflation that increases rapidly.
Yes, it increases rapidly. Your group, you should clarify if it affects the economy or it doesn't affect the economy. Yeah. Basically, it must affect the economy because it rises rapidly. Okay, that's nice. Whose group is ready? Yes, Ben's group, Sheila. Demand for inflation. What do you understand by this? Yes?
If the cash aggregate demand exceeds
Exist? Yes. This basically means that the goods or services which are demanded in the market exceed the supply. The available goods and services which are available from the supply. Maybe, for example, you need 100 mangoes and the supplier is willing and able to give you 20. So, it will cause demand pull inflation. Because the only available mangoes are 20 and you need 100, there will be a competition whereby everyone wants to buy mangoes, but the only available mangoes are 20. For this supplier to get the buyer, he or she is going to raise the prices. Okay? Okay. Another one? Which group? Yes?
Cost push inflation.
Cost push inflation. Wow. Yes? Another member to explain to us what this type means or how it occurs.
It's when the cost of production is high.
Cost of production is high. Another member to explain more. What makes cost of production high? Someone to try? to say that the cost that I'm going to manufacture this product is high, what makes it high? Yes?
The raw materials, when the price of raw materials are high.
Exactly. In this type of inflation, we get to know that for a commodity to be expensive, or the cost of a commodity, cost of producing a commodity to be expensive, it can be affected by maybe you want to buy a raw material, you used to buy at 30 shillings, but now it has increased to 100. And remember that in this production, you still need profit. So this supplier or producer will increase the price of a commodity just to cover the price of a raw material which increased. Okay, another one? Which group? Yes. Group. Yes? One member to explain to us what gripping means. Yes, Bridget?
Gripping is where prices increases less than 10%.
Yeah. It is an increase of prices of commodities less than 10%. Maybe it can even be 3%, 5%. Basically, this type of inflation does not affect the economy. It is even very hard for you to realize that there is an increase in prices of commodities. And so this type of inflation is not that much harmful to the economy because it does not affect it. Even if it affects it, it is not that much. We still have another. Which group has not presented their... Yes, Mark?
Stagflation.
Stagflation. What do we mean by stagflation?
It's an economic condition characterized by a combination of stagnant economic growth, high unemployment, and high inflation.
Yeah. Here, the economy is not rising or falling. It is just stagnant. Like if it maybe it is at 50%, it doesn't move. And here also it is a combination of inflation. Good. Does it affect the economy? We'll do research on that. We still have any other? You will still have others. I hope you are going to do some research. So this iPad, let me just clarify, you can call it Runaway. It is extremely high. We are also going to learn about the causes of inflation. For inflation to occur, there must be some things which are pushing it for it to happen. And we have several, and I would like you to discuss with your neighbor. Just the two of you try to think about what makes inflation to occur. What makes the prices of commodities to rise? Yes? What does your neighbor say? Who doesn't have a neighbor? I hope we all have a neighbor. What does your neighbor say? Mom,
She's constant.
what your neighbor said about the causes of inflation?
Increase in taxes.
Okay, when there is increase in taxes, the prices of goods will generally increase. So the causes of inflation. Increase. When the taxes are high, okay, in this perspective, for example, there is a supplier or someone who sells some commodities, he or she is being charged more in the taxes. They are going to increase the prices of commodities so as to cover the taxes which are being increased by the government. Another one?
Increase in the price of raw materials.
What are raw materials? What are raw materials? Yes? Yes, Bridget?
Raw materials are just like inventory and stock. Organization.
Yeah. Raw material are basically the units which are assembled together to come up with the products. Several units which are a producer combines to come up with a particular product. Another one. So before we continue with the next one, when the prices of materials increase, the supplier or the producer will basically increase the prices of commodities, because how can you sell something at a lower price and you made it at a higher price? Another one? Yes?
Government expenditure.
Government expenditure. Could you explain that?
Yes, when the government spends money, a lot of money is injected into the economy. And so we find that this excess amount of money causes the prices of goods to go up.
Could you repeat some of what's already?
Oh, sorry. Government expenditure. When the government spends money in the economy, you find that the amount of money in the economy increases. And so when the amount of money in the economy increases, that means businesses have that extra money to buy things. So the prices of things go up because everybody has more money.
Okay, that's a good explanation. Thank you, Wendell. What else? What else causes the prices of goods to increase? Yes, please.
Supply chain disruption.
Supply chain disruptions. Can someone explain?
Like the effect of war, natural diseases, disasters, or pandemic, corona.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's a good explanation. So you understand about the supply chain? Yeah. So when this is the supply chain. Now this is the supplier, and this supplier is trying to maybe avail these raw materials from the this is the producer and this is the supplier. During this period of supply chain management, maybe there is a pandemic, diseases maybe, or maybe there is a war. So because of these occurrences, this will lead to increase in the prices of products, because basically during this period it is very hard to avail these raw materials. Yeah. Another one? Another one?
Increase in money supply.
Yes, Cherono?
Increase in money supply.
Money supply. Is it not related to government expenditure?
Yes, it is related to government expenditure.
Yes.
There are also other ways in which the money supply can be increased.
Okay. Increasing money supply. Mwendo, can you explain this one?
Okay, other than government expenditure,
Yes.
you may find that there can be other causes for the increase in the general money supply. For example, the banks themselves may decide to loan out more money, or there might be interference from parties from outside of the country, like foreign nations, investing funds in companies in Kenya, so in our country. So you find that the amount of money in the country increases.
Another one? Yes. Reduction of subsidies. Oh, sorry. Reduction. Explain to us, Bridget.
Okay, this is where the government stops giving the farmers the subsidies. The farmers end up using their money to purchase the fertilizers.
For example, fertilizers. Hope that's well explained, but now that she has used the common subsidies which we usually receive as a country here in Kenya, for example, fertilizers. Do we still have any other before we find out? High profit margin. We have the a producer or a seller or a supplier can basically just decide that today they want to increase their profit margin. They have to increase the prices of commodities so as to get more profit. Okay, I think we are done. And in next class we are going to learn on the how to solve inflation. So I'm going to give you an assignment. This assignment, you are going to research on the ways to solve inflation. Yeah, ways to control inflation. Try to do a good research and try to come up with some ways which you can use to control inflation. And in our next class, I expect that everyone would have done that assignment so that we can continue with our class. I'm going to collect the assignment before the class starts. Thank you for your cooperation. Unless anyone has a question. And please come early next time. Some of you are late, but I'm happy because you all came to class today. See you next time. Thank you. Do you have another class? Yes. Don't want you to get there late and blame the economics teacher.